Second half? नवीन मेघमण्डली निरुद्ध दुर्धरस्फुरत् कुहूनिशीतिनीतमप्रबन्धबद्धबन्धरः निलिम्पनिर्जरीधरस्तनोतु कृत्तिसिन्धुरः कलानिधानबन्धुरश्रियं जगद्धुरन्धरः प्रफुल्लनीलपङ्कज प्रपञ्चकालिमप्रभा वलम्बिकण्ठकन्दलीरुचिप्रबद्धकन्धरं स्मरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मखच्छिदं गजच्छिदान्धकच्छिदं तमन्तकच्छिदं भजे अखर्वसर्वमङ्गलाकलाकदम्बमञ्जरी रसप्रवाहमाधुरी विजृम्भमाधुव्रतं स्मरान्तकं पुरान्तकं भवान्तकं मखान्तकं गजान्तकान्तकान्तकं तमन्तकान्तकं भजे जयत्वदभ्रविभ्रमभ्रमद्भुजङ्गमश्वसत् स्फुरत्करालभालहव्यवा धीमे 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 ध्वनन् मृदङ्गतुङ्गमङ्गल ध्वनिक्रमप्रवर्तितप्रचण्डताण्डव शिव दृशद्विचित्रतल्पयोर्भुजङ्गमौक्तिकस्रजो गरिष्ठरत्नलोष्टयो सुहृत् विपक्षपक्षयोः तृणारविन्दचक्षुषो प्रजामही इन्द्रयोः समप्रवृत्तिकः कदा सदा शिव भजाम्यहं कदा निलिम्पनिर्झरीनिकुञ्जकोटरे वसन् विमुक्तदुर्मतिः सदा शिव समञ्जलिं वहन् विलोललोललोचनो ललामबाललग्नकः शिवेति मन्त्रमुच्चरन् कदा सुखी भवाम्यहम् इमं हि नित्यमेव मुक्तमुत्तमोत्तमं स्तवं पठन् स्मरन् ब्रुवन्नरो विशुद्धिमेति सन्ततम् हरे गुरौ सुभक्तिमाशु याति नान्यथा गतिं विमोहनं हि देहिनां शङ्करस्य चिन्तनं गानसमये दशवक्त्रगीतं यः शम्भुपूजनपरं पठति प्रदोषे तस्य स्थिरामृतगजेद्धतुरङ्गयुक्तां लक्ष्मीं सदैव सुमुखीं प्रददाति शम्भुः लक्ष्मीं सदैव सुमुखीं प्रददाति शम्भुः शान्तं शाश्वतमप्रमेयमनघं निर्वाणशान्तिप्रदं ब्रह्मा शम्भुपणीन्द्रसेव्यमनिशं वेदान्तवेद्यं विभुं रामाख्यं जगदीश्वरं सुरगुरुं मायामनुष्यं हरिं वन्देऽहं करुणाकरं रघुवरम् भूपालचूडामणिं नान्यास्पृहा रघुपते हृदये स्मदीये सत्यं वदामि च भवानखिलान्तरात्मा भक्तिं प्रयच्छ रघुपुङ्गवनिर्भरां मे तां मानसं च अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलावदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वारणानामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि हरि ओम विनयनमानत जलधि जड़ा गयेति निधि नवीति बोले राम सकोप तब भय बिनु होई न प्रीति. This is number 57 of the Sundarkanda. Bhagwan Sri Ram supplicated the ocean for 3 days to grant him permission to cross. And ocean did not pay any heed. That is what it says. Bole then Rama. Bole Rama Sakopatava. We saw that previously where Lord Shiva asked to Parvati ji, that Lord of the universe himself, can he ever get angry? Rama showed anger. Means our anger shows us. Shows our real side, isn't it? When we get angry, we get like, then people see our real side. But Rama, he shows anger. See, Bole Rama Sakopatava Bhaya Binu Hoina Priti. This, from here, starts an episode with the ocean. So, please pay attention to that. See the rule, what rule is it? What is that phrase? It says, Bhaya Binu Hoina Priti. That without showing or instilling fear, the other side will not pay heed. Or priti is what is given. They will not show reverence or love or any such. Pay heed. That's what is given in English. Huh? Give no kindness. Without instilling fear in the other side. Now, that is what I told you. There is samadana bheda danda. So now this is a discussion which has started all the way down now in bheda, in instilling fear. Fear in the mind. And I told you also that in Hinduism, this religion is a very real religion. Real. In this religion understands that this world will be made up of sattvic things and people, rajasic things and people, and tamasic. And we have no doubts and qualms and mistakes about that. That is the way the world is. And therefore Bhagavan describes in Gita in great detail also about sattvic food, rajasic food, tamasic food. And a tamasic person will like tamasic food. What you do? Nobody could do anything about it. A rajasic person will like rajasic food and so on. So all of this type of teaching in the Shastras is indicating a very, very real analysis of the world. This is the way the world is. And our Shastra speaks about saints and sinners in the same way. There will be crooks and criminals and murderers, and there will be saints and sadhus and sages and everything just like that, right? So we recognize the existence and the influence of both. So now from here, when it says like that, you could see the katha has already now come. We are dealing with the ocean. And the reference is made with regard to the ocean. From here itself it starts. That without instilling fear, this rule will not work for everybody. If a sadhu is there, you don't have to instill fear in him to get him to do something. Isn't it? So what it means, therefore, is there are certain people in the world, and that's also we have no qualms about, there are certain people in the world, if you don't instill fear, they will do nothing. And it is the tamasic type like that. Tamas, the fear drives the person out of tamas into rajas. That is all. So it is not a rule that applies to everybody. Sattvic people, you just tell nicely, yeah, please move this thing from here and put it there. Can you? Yeah, no problem. Take it. No problem. I'll move. But then if it is some rajasic or tamastic type, the sama and all will not. So that is why the phrase is there. Binu, bhaya binu, hoi na priti. Without instilling fear, that person will not respond favorably. That is the idea. Bhaya priti. Hoi priti. Means he'll not respond as we want them to. Therefore, say I knew one man here. He's a big construction manager. He has 100 people in his team when he's working outside there. And when he's working, he has yajnas and all things at his home and everything like that, like normal, regular, right? On a regular basis. When he goes out there, in that construction field there, and he has to manage his 100 workers and laborers and different type of masons and different people. He curses them left, right, and center. And then he comes home and does puja. So somebody came and told me, because I know him very well. Somebody came and told, and he found out that person told me. So next time when he saw me now, he said, Swamiji, he didn't tell that person told and all, and he heard and all. He said, Swamiji, in the type of work I do, right, it has been confirmed that if we don't curse those fellas and abuse them, they'll not do. And it is absolutely right. They are exactly like that only. They will leave things halfway. They're hitting that nail into the wall. They will send the nail halfway and leave it half out. They just do it. How I know? I've seen it with my own eyes also. Here in our front roof, above the stairway there, right? Above the stairway. That guttering is not the regular guttering that you have on the side here to take. We made a concrete guttering there. So when the roof comes down, like that, in the front portion above the step, when the roof comes down like this, the guttering on both right around is a concrete guttering. It's not the regular. We made that. Now, to seal that thing, we went and got 2 gallons of sealant to seal the concrete so that it doesn't leak through. The boss, supervisor down below, he sends up that one worker. Boy, go up there and seal off this thing with these 2 gallons of sealant. Seal off that concrete guttering. All right? So the boss sent him up there, and boss went to do some other thing. He climbs up that ladder, we are on the roof. He knows that boss is not going to go there. We are not going to go there. Nobody is going to go there. He went there, sat down for the whole time, took the 2 gallons of sealant, poured it in one spot, and waited for the time and came back down. 2 years after we discovered that. I went up to the roof, started leaking. I went up there myself. I saw all the sealant poured in one spot. 2 gallons of it. That is a real world you're dealing with or not? So then, if that boss doesn't shout and abuse and curse this type of tamasic person, he will never ever get anything. That is the world. So that man was right. I discovered when he came over, I said, you are right. And there were countless workers like that, all of them. So the world has a tamasic type, the world has a rajasic type, and the world has sattvic type. The sattvic people, nicely, sattvic, a really truly sattvic person, you don't even have to tell. They will really do it all by themselves. So Rama came and now worshipped this ocean. Ocean did not respond. And the comment there is, Bhaya binu, without fear. Hoina priti. It shows that Tulsidas was really grounded in reality. There are people in the world like that, without instilling fear. No. How we instill fear? Well, very interestingly, you can see. लक्ष्मण बाण सरासन आनु सौष सठ सन विनय कुटिल सन प्रीति सहज कृपन सन सुंदर रीति ममता रत सन ज्ञान कहानी अथि लोभी सन बिरति बखानी क्रोधि सम मिहि हरि कथा असर बीज भये फल जथा अस कही रघुपति चाप चढ़ावा यह मत लक्ष्मण के मन भावा उठी उधरी उर अंतर ज्वाला मकर उरग जश गान कुलाने जरत जंतु जलधि जाने कनक थार भरी मणि गण नाना ते प्ररूप आय उठजी जा काते ही पै कदरी फरई कोटि जतन कौशीच विनयन मान खगेश सुनु दाते ही पै नवनी सियावर रामचंद्र Lakshmana Ban, Sarasana Anu, Bhagavan told Lakshman, bring my bow and arrow now. So Shabari, the Bisika, Krisanu. I will grab this ocean with my fiery arrow. No problem, no. Lakshman liked this type of thing. Lakshman, that was like music to his ears, Bring that arrow. Satasan, and now Bhagavan Sri Ram. He tells about this tamasic type which we are talking about, which is a real type in the world. That is what he speaks about. Satasana binaya kutilasana priti. In regard to a foolish person making, binaya means supplication. Binaya is what? Petition, yeah. To a foolish person making some nice petition. Then kutilasana priti, to some rogue, demented type of person, so you shower affection on him. Sahaja kripana sana sundara riti. Bhagavan is going to tell all of these things do not work. He starts like this. They don't work, in other words. Sahaja kripana sana sundara riti. On a congenital miser. That fellow born miserly like that. Sundara niti. You tell him all niti about, my dear man, we owe so many renas to this world, you have to. He closes. Sundar niti, you tell all nice things about Shastras. Mamata rata sana jnana kahani. And one who is terribly attached, has a strong feeling of me and mine, and you tell him about Jnana. Atilobhi sana birati bakhani, one who is extremely greedy, lobi lalchi, like that. That type of person, sana birati bakhani, you tell him all about Vairagya. What? He'll discard you. As only Vairagya, he'll practice. Drop you also. You tell him all about Vairagya. Krodhi sama. You tell a Krodhi. One person who is all the time angry, you tell him about Samatvam. You must maintain equipoise and equilibrium, balance. You tell him about that. Who? A person who is getting angry all the time. Kamihi harikatha. Extremely lusty person who is craving all the time, you tell him about harikatha. What harikatha? No. He doesn't want to hear. Sarabija baye phala jatha. That is like you're sowing seeds in barren ground. That is Rama's conclusion. That means what? He's pointed out all the different type of tamasic kind of gunas and all. Yeah, to tell anything from Shastras and all. That's why at the end of Bhagavad Gita, he's telling this thing is not to be told to. It's not that people are barred from it. It's not to be told to anybody. Shastra is not to be told to. Why are you sowing seed in barren ground? Why waste time? You better go and talk to little children and tell some values from Adveshta Sarvabhutana Maitra Karuna Evacha. To little children, are better. Any adult person you would go and telling this Bhagavad Gita and all? With those qualities and all. Asakahi Raghupati Chapa Charhava. In this way, Bhagwan drew his bow and arrow, like that. Then, Yaha Mata Lakshmana Kiya Mana Bhava. Lakshmana liked this thing very much. So Lakshmana says in his mind, now the action start. Sandhane Prabhu Bisikha Karala Uthi Udhadi Ura Antara Jwala. And when Rama lifted his arrow, now to release that, a great fire rose in the heart of the ocean, bellowed out in the heart of the ocean. There, all the Makara, Uraga, Jasha, Gana, Akulane, all the fish and all the serpents and all the what they call marine creatures, all of them became terribly agitated. Now something bad has happened. They thought, Jaratajantu, all of them were burnt. Jaladi Jabajane. When Jaladi, the ocean, knew this now, saw what was going on. Kanakathar, very money. Gananana. Biprarupa ayav taji. Mana, he dropped all his man. Man means here pride, dropped his all pride. And with a golden thali now, filled with money nana, all nice jewels, and the ocean has pearls and so many things hidden. He must have a nice khazana down there also. So he came up with a nice thali full in Brahmana Rup, Viprarupa, Varuna, Valmiki Rama is a Varuna. Varun Devta. He says, here nowhere Varun Devta is. He's the deity of the waters. Katehi Paik. Bhagavan Tulsidaji gives an example of such thing. And see again, relating to the reality of the world. Katehi Karali Kadari Parai Koti Jatanako Sich Binayanaman Kage Sasunu Datehi Painava Nich. He compares such a person, Nich. Nich here means a dull-witted, dull-witted tamasic, like that. He compares that person to a banana tree. Banana tree, you all don't know because you all came from some other country where there are no banana trees. And they are fake bananas. But banana trees, when they give a banana, one bunch of banana, you cut off the bunch of banana and you take it out. That tree will never ever give a bunch of banana again. It gives, one tree gives one bunch. That is it. Now, when you leave that tree also there, it goes on sucking all the nutrients from the ground because it's usually the biggest tree that gives the bunch of banana. So if it's the biggest tree, it goes on sucking all the most nutrients from the ground. And all the little suckers that are coming around it, they don't get, and he overshadows them also, gets more sunlight also because big leaves and all. So in order for that group, all the suckers are his offspring only, for them to give more banana, this one has to be cut. This is what Tulsidaji knew in his time, so he's giving that example. But here I have heard example like, for example, one of our devotees had a grapevine. So a grapevine, at a certain time of the year, he knew when you have to go on clipping, pruning it is called. You have to prune that grapevine, and then it gives nicely, it gives fruits. It bears a lot of nice fruits that when you prune. So if you don't cut that thing, now it is vicious thing because that big healthy banana tree you just have to cut it down. Then, so it seems cruel also, but it is only so that more fruits will come and all. So in the same way he says, Binayana man khagesa sunu, that he pai navan, some mean, dull-witted, low means tamasic person like that. Unless we give that he means to give some reprimand or give some abuse or some. If we don't do, he will not do a thing. Now, I told you, this is not the general rule. Here it is specifically given for niche. So now that means what? A human being has to be discriminative all the time. So we have to know when Sama will work with who, when Dana will work, when Bheda will work, and when Danda will. That means what? So attentive, we have to be all the time and discriminative, isn't it? So the onus is on us. You can say, no, I have specialized in Bheda. No, one man told, she said, okay. So where we have our place in the mountain, where we go there, somebody was giving trouble to the villagers there. So one of the other fellows, he's a very calm, nice, peaceful fellow. Then I was asking, how you will deal with that man? No problem, I'll send that man after him. But he knows that fellow specializes in Danda. There are people who specialize in Danda. This fellow, he himself is very sadhu type. So we, in our dealing with people in the world, we have to know that, with this person, Sama will work. With this person, Sama will not work. Like that. We have to do something. Right? But that still doesn't absolve us from the duty of trying Sama. We still have to try. But be discriminative. So anyway, now, that type needs that type to move. Now we see. Bhagavan Shri Ram. Sabhaya Sindhu Gahi Pada Prabhu Kere Chamahu Nath Saba Avagun Mere Gagana Samira Anala Jala Dharani Jara Karani Tava Prerit Maya Upajay Srishti Hetu Sabagan Thani Prabhu Aya Sujehi Kaha Jasa Ahai Sote Hi Bhandi Rahe Purahai Prabhu Balaki Namohi Sekadini Marjada Hi Dhol Gawar Sudra Pasunari सकल ताड़ना के अधिकारी प्रभु प्रताप में जाब सुखाए उतरे ही कटकुन मोय बढ़ाए प्रभु आज्ञा अपेल श्रुति गाय करो सुबेगी जो तुम ही सोहाई सुनत विनीत बचन अति कह कृपा जय विधि उतरे कपि कटकु तात सुनाई की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन Ramate Adhika Ramakara Dasa, some people, somebody nicely said, that quote is there. Ramate Adhika Ramakara Dasa, the Dasa of Ram is greater than Ram. When Hanumanji was going over the ocean, he just went straight. Rama comes now, he can't go. The Dasa goes more easily than Ram himself. Savaya Sindhu, now this Sindhu, with great fear came with his thali full of all gems and jewels. Gaipada Prabhu Kere and fell on the feet of Bhagavan Shri Ram. Chamahunath, Prabhu, you please forgive me. I am so sorry. Sab avaguna mere, for all my avagun, all my, Then there is an asterisk there. Avaguna mere, you please forgive me for my avaguna, bad qualities. But the asterisk will tell, it's all because of you only. Put an asterisk in a footnote. All the bad qualities. You only made me tamasik. Gagana Samir Anala Jala Dharani. That will be the footnote there. Gagana Samir Anala Jala Dharani is all space, air, fire, water, and earth, all of them. In a Kainata Sahaja Jada Karani. You see, all of them are Jad, not this Panchamahabhuta and all. And then, Panchikarana, and then now I am formed. I am water, and you only did, and we are all Jada. Huh? Sahaja Jada, no. And who did? You. Yeah, Karta is you only. Kartu Agnyaya. By only your command and all, we all became like this. Tava Prerita Maya Upajaye, we all came because of your Maya, the Maya power. Srishti Hetu, we were made for, as the building blocks for this, Srishti, all of us, all 5 elements. Then, Sabgrantani Gaye, all the scriptures say, Prabhu Ayasu Jehi Kaha Jasa Ahai, so Tehi Bhanti Rahe Sukha Lahai. It means to say that you have made us in all of us in our own special way. And this is a most wonderful line. You have to give a lot of thought to that. The Lord has made manifested all things in the world. And in their own special way, they get happiness and joy in their own place, wherever they are placed, in whatever condition and in whatever form and all that kind of thing, Like, for example, an amoeba, a little bacteria in a dirty, stinky drain. He's very happy in his world, isn't it? He's just, kya baat hai, if you bring him in a nice, clean place. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa tells about some fisherwomen who were passing through some place and they got late, and night got them somewhere, and they were passing, and some very rich person felt compassion on them and said, okay, you all can stay here for the night in his place. So they all left their fishing basket outside by the gate, and they came inside and they rested their head in his porch. They couldn't sleep. So all night they were, then that master also of that house also, why were you all not sleeping? Sahab, we're missing the smell of that fishing basket, Missing the smell of the fishing basket. So go and bring your basket then. The whole house will smell fishy, but you know what to do. It means to say, in their own way, they know how to find happiness in their own. So, but the Lord places all things and all beings like that, and everybody finds happiness in his own. So people who are tamasic, they find happiness in tamas. That's why they are doing it. So and that line, the implication of the line, very nice. Prabhu ayasu jehi kaha jasa ahayi, means wherever we are placed by your command only, all things. So tehi bhati rahe sukh lahai. All the beings and creatures and things, everything experience their own happiness and joy in their own way, and wherever they are placed by the command of Bhagwan. Prabhu valakina mohi sikha dini. But it was proper and correct and right that you taught me a lesson. Because if I may be placed in a tamasic situation, but one has to rise from tamas to rajas and then to sattva, as given in the Shastras. So, good, you have taught me a lesson. Marjada puni tumri kini. But in any case, it was you were the one who set bounds for me, Prabhu. You were the one who set the bounds for me in the first place. You made me tamasik. You set the bounds. I cannot do this and I cannot. And look here, Bhagavan. The problem is not with me. The problem is with you. Because you set the bounds for me. I cannot act outside my limitations, isn't it? The limitations were set by you only. So the problem is not really... See, look here. You set the bounds ladder, and everybody who comes to this ocean and say, please open. What will happen then? Why did you make me here then? You see? So when he starts giving all of this type of logic and reasoning and all of that, Bhagwan, in the end, Bhagwan he'll smile only. And then it comes that very famous line, Dhol Gawar Shudra Pashunari Sakalatarna Ke Adhikari. Now see, Dhol means a dholak. Dhol is dhol, this thing here. This drum. This they call it dhol. Dhol. Gawar means a rustic, primitive, savage type of caveman kind of thing like that. Gawar. The Shudra means one who is sanskara rahita. Sanskara Rahit means with no sanskars. The sanskar word sanskara hina. Then pasu means pashu, an animal. Then nari means woman. It says sakala tarna ke adhikari. All of these are fit for beating. Tarna on the first seeing of it, fit for beating only. No, a lot of people get angry with this line like anything. So they criticize Rama and they criticize Tulsidas ji, they criticize like all that. Huh? I tell you, the best explanation for that thing, we try all sorts of things, right? The best explanation for that type of thing is this. When Manthara was saying all bad things about Dasharatha, about Bharata, about Rama, about this, that, right? Manthara was saying this, saying that. Then finally Kaikeyi also started saying, following this Manthara, like that. Then Ravan is giving all his logic and all. That time, nobody says, when some bad character in the Ramayana is telling something, nobody says that thing is the opinion of Tulsidas ji. Nobody says. That time we understand. This is Kaikeyi is speaking like this, Manthara is speaking like this, Ravan is speaking like this, Bali is speaking like that, whoever it is, they are speaking. That time nobody says that is the opinion of Tulsidas ji. Suddenly, when Sagar is speaking, Tamasic fellow, everybody says Tulsidas ji says. Yeah. That time, people actually don't read with what you call that unbiased mind. They jump on it because somebody raised the question and made it a controversial, and people like controversy like anything. They jump on that with a controversial mind in the first instance, without really thinking from a very open, unbiased mind. That time, nobody, on those occasions, everyone has so many bad things. Nobody says it is Tulsidas ji's opinion. We know it is Kaikeyi speaking some foolishness, some Manthara is speaking some foolishness, this one, that one, whoever it is. Tarka. So, and I told you, from there, where Bhagavan, he himself identifies, this is a tamasic being and will respond only in certain ways. If he'll respond in certain ways, he'll behave in certain ways, he'll speak in certain ways, that is his view. That is how he'll speak. But that doesn't mean that is the opinion of Tulsidas ji. So of all the explanation that we can give, that is really the best. The only one that is better than that is people say that this is an interpolation, but I don't think there is any good explanation. This is the opinion of a tamasic being who himself admits to Rama that I am tamasic, and in the world you will find beings who have such tamasic views also. This is a common, normal thing. I look here, some of them have now become president. You have all the type of things in the world, you see? So, now, the one other explanation which can be given for that is, we can take the primary meaning of the word tarana. If you see the dictionary, tarana word also means to understand. And tarana has many meanings. Many meanings, actually. That made me go and look at the dictionary, some years ago. But many meanings are there for the word tarana. And the best meaning for that tarana word is to understand, really. They have to be understood. That is all. So, we have to take some other meaning of the word itself. If you are not considering, which people don't do, that it is not the view of Tulsidas. It's a tamasic view which you find in society also, and here it is coming through the mouth of Sagar himself, who himself admits, Prabhu. Then, Prabhu Pratap mein jab sukhai utarihi kataku namor badai. Prabhu, okay, if you really dry me up, the army will cross. If you take your arrow and you drive me up, the army will cross. That is true. Then, na more badai. Na more badai, nice phrase also, means to say that my glory will be gone, and then the purpose for which you have made me, that will become defeated then. Like that. I will not be left. I'll be gone if you drive me up. Prabhu agya apela shruti gai, but your command and your decree, the shruti says, is unalterable. It means to say you made me for a certain purpose, so I know you will not drive me up. Sagar also very smart, you see. After all, he has a portfolio of the Lord of all the oceans. He is the deity of the oceans. Deity. Shruti gai karau so begi jo tumahi so high, but still I will do whatever you say. If you want to drive me up, after all, you are the Lord. Yeah, the boss. Yes. Then Sunata Binita Bachana Ati, when Bhagavan heard all these nice, humble words of Sagar. Kripal Musukai, he laughed, and then spoke. Jai Vidhi Utarai Kapi Kataku Tat So Kahu Upai. My dear ocean, Sagar, you please tell some way by which me, myself, and all this whole monkey army, and all of us can cross over and go get to the other side. You please tell. So now Sagar speaks. Now let us see. नाथ नील नल कपि द्वौ भाई लरिकाई ऋषि आशीष पाई तिनके परस किए गिरि भारे हरि हहि जलधि प्रताप तुम्हारे मैं पुनि उर धरि प्रभु प्रभुताई करि हऊ बल अनुमान सहाय एहि विधिनाथ पयोधि बढ़ाई जय सुजसु लोक सिंहाई एहि सरस मम उत्तर तटवासी हतउ नाथ खल नर अघरासी सुनि कृपाल सागर तुम राम रन धीरा देखी राम बल पौरुष भारी हर्षि पयो निधि भयउ सुखारी सकल चरित कई प्रभु ही सुनावा चरण बंदी पाथोधि सिधावा निज भवन गवनेउ सिंधु शीर भूपति यह मत भायऊ यह चरित क्यलिमल हरज थामति दास तुलसी गायऊ सुख भवन संशय समन दवन विषाद रघुपति गुण गनात जी सकल आस बरोस गावहि सुनहि संतत सठ मना सकल सुमंगल दायक रघुनायक गुण गान सादर सुनहित तरई भव सिंधु बिना जल जान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय सुत हनुमान की जय महापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय नाथ नील नल कपि द्वौ भाई लड़िकाई ऋषि आशीष पाई. Prabhu, in your army there are two brothers, Nala and Neel. In Valmiki Ramayana they are not brothers. In Valmiki Ramayana, Nala is the son of Vishwakarma, the what you call architect of it, and Neel is Agni's son, like that. There. Here in Tulsi Ramayana, this is some other Janma. Both of them are Nath Nila Nak Kapidwa Bhai Larikai Rishi Asisha Pai. When they were children, they got some what he is called Asish. It was sharp, now which turned out to be boon. Yeah. Blessing. They should throw away people things in the river and all that kind of thing. And the Rishi told, anything you throw now, it will float. It will not sink. Like something, these two boys. Like Hanumanji, they were naughty as children. Tinake parasa kiye giri bhare. Now if they touch all these heavy mountains and all, tarihahi jalati pratapa tumhare, by your glory they will all float. There's a big question and a long essay written on this now. The things floated by their touch or by Rama's grace? You give thought to that. Here it is all. Tarihahi jaladi pratapa tumhare. Tinake parasa kiye giri bhare tarihari. By their touch it will float. By your grace. No. By your touch or by their grace, no. You give it some thought. Main puni urathari prabhu prabhutai karihau bala anuman sahai, and with all my might and all my power I will also, my puni urathari, I will keep the weight of all of these big mountains and all different things that they will put in the ocean now. Ehi bidinat payodi badhaya. In this way, Lord, you bridge the ocean. Jehiyaha sujasu lokatihum gaya, and by which your glory will be sung in the three worlds. So Sagar gave, he told, I tell some means. Sagar told the means now. Actually, it's a very nice thing also, Usually the solution lies with us. Nalanil is in his army only. Isn't it? The solution always lies with us. We just have to see that thing. But Bhagavan said, but I don't pull out his arrow. Do something with his arrow, When already I have, and my arrow. Amoga Raghupati Kara Bana. Raghupati's Bana is amog, unfailing. Once that arrow has come out, they see he had to take one eye of the giant also. He became one-eyed giant. Something he has to do. The arrow is already gone there. Ehisara, no, Sagar. Ehisara mama uttar tata basi. Hatahunat kala nar aga rasi. In my northern shores, we don't know, Tulsidaji, Valmiki ji writes in a place called Drumakulya, some place in the northern shores of the ocean, some place called Drumakulya. There, Sagar explained that there was a very holy place called Drumakulya. And at Drumakulya, the people became corrupt and became evil and wicked and all of that thing. And they come now, and with all their evil and sin and all papa, they touch me, the ocean. So ocean told you, Prabhu, you let that arrow fall there. But Bhagavan released that arrow and it fell there. But in folk stories, I have heard in India, in folk stories, that place is Rajasthan, that's why it became a desert. Bhagavan released that arrow and it fell in Rajasthan today. Modern day Rajasthan is a desert. Anyway, so Hatahuna, he said, Sunikripala Sagar Sana Manapira Turatahi Hari Ramaran Thira, and hearing the cry of the devotee, or hearing the plea of the devotee, and listening to the suffering of the devotee, Bhagavan immediately removed his suffering by doing as he said, of course. Ramaran Thira, that most valorous Ram on the battlefield. Valorous on the battlefield. Dekhi Rama Bala Paurusha Bhari Harashi Payonidhi. Harashi Payonidhi Bhayau Sukhari, seeing the greatness and power and the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ram, the ocean was very happy. Sakala Charita Kai Prabhu Sunawa Charanabandi Patodi Siddhava, and then telling everything to Rama, he departed, bowing his feet to the Lord. Then in the Chanda is Nija Bhava Nagavane Sindhu Raghupati. Hiyaha Matabhaya means the person after Sagar left, going to his home, Raghupatihi Yaha Mata Bhayo Bhagwan liked. Bhagwan had love for him. And he also decided to do what the ocean said. What? We'll build a bridge. We'll bring all mountains and all things and we'll build a bridge. Yah charita kalimala hara jathamati dasa tulasi gayo. Tulsidas is according to my own intelligence, my level of my intelligence, whatever that may be. I write this great katha, which is a remover of all the impurities of Kali Yuga. Sukha Bhavan, this katha of Rama is Sukha Bhavan, a very abode of all joy. It is samsaya, saman. It removes all samshaya, doubts and all that. Then it is Davana Bishad, it destroys all sorrow. Raghupati Guna Gana, these glories of Bhagwan Shri Ram. Singing the glories of Bhagwan Shri Ram. Taji Sakala Asas, so you drop all longing and craving and worldly longing and craving. And Bharosa Gavahi Sunahi Santata Satam, oh foolish mind. You drop all reliance on other things and all cravings for this thing and that thing of the world. And you chant and listen constantly to the glories of Ram. Sakala Sumangala Dayaka Raghunayaka Gunagan. Chanting the glories of Bhagwan Shri Ram is Sakala Sumangala Dayaka. It gives all auspiciousness, it brings all joy and happiness also. Sadara Sunahi Te Tarahi Bhava. Easily that person will cross over this ocean of samsara. Sindhu Bina Jalajan, without any boat also. To cross over this ocean just by singing the glories of Rama. Iti Srimad Ramcharita Manase Sakala Kali Kalusha Vidvansane Panchamaha Sopana Samaptaha Sundar Kanda Samaptaha. The end of the Sundar Kanda. Now, Lanka Kand starts with building a bridge to go to Lanka. That we will see next term. Okay. Now, classes tomorrow. Brahmachari Yatindraji is here. We'll be taking classes to you from tomorrow morning. Evening, this class, you will be seeing Vivek Churamani for this period. So, classes will resume, for this class, Ramayana, will resume on 1st of February. 1st of February. If it is before, we'll tell. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.